Welcome to PlayOwnAi, Python for AI Write Coding. We think, review, debug and build systems like an AI architect. Installing Python PyCharm versus Code Windows. It's time to set up your AI coding environment. Goal of this lesson. Let's set up environment and start journey to becoming an AI engineer. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Install Python on Windows 2. Configure the Python environment 3. Verify the Python installation 4. Install PyCharm Community Edition 5. Set up your AI coding workspace 6. Get ready to build your first Python program. Outcome. Your computer will be fully prepared to build AI chatbots, LLM applications, AI agents, and automation projects throughout this course. Bonus. Optional. Versus code setup. If you prefer Visual Studio Code instead of PyCharm, I'll also show you how to. 7. Install Visual Studio Code 8. Install the Python extension 9. Configure the Python interpreter 10. Create and run your first Python program 11. Choose the right ID for AI development outcome. Your computer will be fully prepared to build AI chatbots, LLM applications, AI agents, and automation projects throughout this course. Final goal. You'll be able to use either PyCharm or Versus code to follow every lesson in this course and build AI chatbots, LLM applications, AI agents, and automation projects with confidence. Your mission. Let's set up your AI development environment and take the first step toward becoming an AI engineer. It's time to set up your AI development environment. In this lesson, we'll install everything you need to start building Python and AI applications on Windows, step by step. To build AI chatbots, LLM applications, AI agents, and intelligent automation, we first need a solid Python setup. The first thing we'll install is the Python interpreter. Think of it as the engine that understands and executes your Python code. Every AI application you'll build in this course runs on Python, so without the interpreter, your computer won't know how to execute your code. Next, we'll install PyCharm, one of the most popular IDEs, or integrated development environments, for Python. Think of PyCharm as your AI coding workspace. It's where you'll write, edit, run, debug, and test your Python programs, all in one place. It includes powerful features like syntax highlighting, intelligent code completion, error detection, debugging tools, and one-click execution, helping you write clean and reliable code faster. We'll use the PyCharm Community Edition, which is completely free and perfect for this course. By the end of this lesson, you'll have a fully configured AI development environment, ready to write your first Python program, and begin building AI chatbots, LLM applications, AI agents, and intelligent automation throughout this course. Make sure to follow along on your own computer so your environment is ready for every lesson that follows. I'll explain everything in a clear and beginner-friendly way. No fuss skipping, no confusion. Let's begin the installation process and set up your Python environment on Windows. Let's head over to the Chrome browser over here, and in a new tab, just type download Python, hit enter, and go ahead and click on the first link that is download Python. This will add over to the official website of Python. Next, go to the download section over here, and here can see the Python 355. This is the latest version of Python, as of now. So go ahead and click on this Python and it will download the X file for Python. So here I am installing the Python in Windows. If are using Mac, can go ahead and select Mac over here. Okay, now the X file is downloaded for Python. So just click on it and look at here. Python setup screen is visible. Now have two options, install. Now I end customized installation. Before that, make sure that tick more of these two options. The first option gives the admin privileges. Second, we'll add the Python X part to the environment variable path. Next, click on the customized installation over here, and here keep all these options selected as it is, because we are going to use these features. Next, click on the next, and here we have advanced options. If want to install the Python for all the users, can select this option over here, and here can see the customized install location. So if want to change the location, can click on the browse and can select the location. But here I want to keep the different location as it is. Next, click on the install button, and here we'll get a pop-up. Do want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Just click on S, and look at here. The setup progress is installing. So just wait a couple of seconds to complete the installation. And look at here, setup was successful. Next, go ahead and click on close button. Alright, now we have successfully installed the Python. Next, in order to verify that, just open the command prompt. So go to the search and just type cmd, and open the command prompt over here, and just maximize it. And here just type Python, hyper and hyper version, and hit enter, and there we go. You can see the Python version 3.5. So this is the Python that we have installed. Alright, so let me show the Python installation directory. So go to the file system, go to this PC, go to the C drive, go to the program files, and here's just search for Python. This is the Python 313. Just open the folder and can see. So this is the Python installation directory. And while installing Python XF file, we have selected add path. So the path is added to the environment path variable. For example, we can also verify that. So go to the search, just search for environment variables. And here just click on the environment variables, go here, and go to the system variables, and just select the path. Click on edit, and here just search for the Python, and there we go. You can see, while installing Python, we have selected the option to add this path to the environment variable. That's why it is automatically added. If want to add Python installation directory to the path, can just click on new, and can just copy the Python installation directory. So this is how can add the Python installation directory to the environment variable. Now we have successfully installed Python. Next, let us go ahead and install PyCharm to develop the Python programs. So again, go to the Chrome browser here, in a new tab, just type PyCharm, download and hit enter. And go ahead and click on this jackpray.com link over here. This will head over to the download PyCharm page. So PyCharm comes in two editions, paid version and free version. So this is the paid version, and just go down and can see PyCharm Community Edition. This is the free version. And in this course, we are going to use the PyCharm Community Edition, which is absolutely free. Okay, next here, click on download. Just wait a couple of seconds, and can see it is 632 MB. It is a bit large file, so it will take a couple of seconds. And look at here, the EC file is successfully downloaded. Just click on the X file, and here it will ask, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Just click on S. And here is a welcome to PyCharm Community Edition setup. Click on the next, and here can choose the destination folder. So I'm going to keep this default location as it is. If want to change, can go ahead and click on the browse button and can browse the location. So make sure that 2.2 GB is available in your system. Next, click on next, and here, create desktop shortcut. So if want to create the shortcut in your desktop, can tick mark this. And also if want to add the bin folder to the path, can tick mark this. And also add open folder as a project. So also tick mark this. And then click on next. And click on install. So before that, if want to change the start menu folder name different, can give different name over here. So I am going to keep this name as it is because this ID belongs to ZBrains. Click on install. So installation begin. Just wait a couple of seconds to complete the installation. Alright, look at your completing PyCharm Community Edition setup. Your computer must be restarted in order to complete the installation of PyCharm Community Edition. Do want to reboot now? So if want to reboot now, can select this. If want to reboot manually later, can keep this selected as it is. So I am going to reboot later. So I'm going to keep this selected as it is and then click on finish. That's it. Now we have successfully installed PyCharm. Bonus, optional, versus code setup. If prefer Visual Studio Code instead of PyCharm, I'll also show how to install and set up Visual Studio Code on Windows operating system. So let's get started and let's see how we can do it. So first of all, we are going to open our favorite browser and search for versus code, and the first link which will appear here will be from code.visualstudio.com. So we are going to click on this link. We are going to redirect us to this web page straight away. We can see this download for Windows button. So we are going to click on this option, which is going to start the download of this X file. So this .exe file is around 119 megabyte. And once this executable file is downloaded, we are going to click on this file and then minimize our browser. So at this first window can see the license agreement. So just select I accept the agreement and then click on next here. So this is the default location where Visual Studio Code will be installed. So if don't have the good reason to change this location, just leave it as default and then click on next here. And then select Start Menu folder. I will leave it as it is. But if don't want to create the Start Menu folder, can also check this checkbox, which is going to disable it. But I'm going to leave it as unchecked, which is the default option, and then click on Next. And then we have the additional tasks window here. So I'm going to check this checkbox, which is going to create the desktop icon. Also, I'm going to check these two checkboxes, which are going to add Open with Code action to Windows, Explorer File Context menu, and Directory Context menu. And these options were already checked, which says the register code as an editor for supported file types, and then add to path also. So it's going to just add the code path to our path environment variable. So check all of these checkboxes, and then click on Next, and then click on Install, which is going to start the installation of Visual Studio Code. At this point, we will just wait for this progress bar to reach to the 100% mark. And once the installation is done, we'll see this kind of message, and then this checkbox is already checked for us. So when we just click on Finish button, is going to automatically launch the Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to click on Finish, and can see the Visual Studio Code editor has been launched on our Windows operating system. So this is the welcome window. The new versions of Visual Studio Code comes with this chat option also. So can use this chat option to create project or get help on project right. You also have the settings for the chat option. So if want the custom agents or prompt files or MCP, servers all can do from here also have the chat settings option. So if click on the chat settings option, also have all these settings related to chat right. So if like can also connect this chat with favorite LM provider, and that will help to just connect to that LM provider and help with coding journey. So this is a very good feature which is nowadays available with any popular IDE. So here when I clicked on that link which is generate the AI instructions, first need to log in with Google account or Apple or the GitHub. And once log in with that account, we'll be able to use the LM associated with those accounts, and then we'll be able to use this kind of chat option. I'm going to skip that option for now, but if one can log in to one of these accounts and start using this chat option, let me just click on this option to minimize that chat option. You also have this toggle panel here, which is going to toggle this kind of bottom part, and this has the terminal ports, debug console output, and problems tabs here. Generally, my favorite area is the terminal area, but all these other options are also very useful. When click on this toggle primary sidebar, it's going to toggle this sidebar from where can open folders and create projects right. If click on open folder, and then open any kind of folder, for example, Python apps here, it's going to open that folder, and just need to click on I trust the author here, and then our folder is open. Here, as soon as I open any type of file which is related to any programming language, Visual Studio Code generally detects that, and it's going to suggest some kind of extensions to install. So I can see this message as soon as I open this Python file, which is do want to install the recommended Python extension from Microsoft for the Python language. Now I'm going to just click on show recommendation, which is going to open this kind of extension section here. So when click on this extension section, also can search for this extension, so can install this extension, which will add the support for Python programming language like intelligence debugging and all the other good things right, and it's from Microsoft. So can trust this extension, can also select other extensions, so can search for popular extensions here and then can just install them. So if want, let's say CD extension, is going to search for CA extension, and then can see which extension is popular, and then can go with the official Microsoft extension or verified extension from Visual Studio Code, and can also see the popularity of those extensions. You also have the search section here, so can search in file or in whole project using this search and replace option, and then can link project with Git or any other version control system and control commits or any Git related stuff from within Visual Studio Code. Also have the debug section, so can also add the debugging in code and then run debugger from this section, and we'll be able to see all the breakpoints or all kinds of debug options like variable values and other things in this section. So this is about the interface of Visual Studio Code. Now, because we have selected that we want to add the code to our path variables also, if open the command prompt, so I'm going to just type CMD in the search bar. And from here, when I type code command, and then press enter, is going to open the Visual Studio Code, right? So this code command is going to open the Visual Studio Code, and then if want to open any folder, for example, I have this folder, I'm then going to just copy the path and then CD into that folder, and then when I type code space dot here from within the folder which I want to open, and then press enter, is going to open that folder. So right now I'm in the R apps folder. It has opened the R apps folder for me, and then I'm going to just say yes, I trust the author, and this R file is open, and now it says do want to install the R extension, right? So this is how can open the folders using the command prompt. So I think that's said for this video. This is how you can install and set up and use visual support line, get assist, stuck anywhere or feeling overwhelmed? No worries. Check the links in the description or leave a comment below. I personally reply whenever I can. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Python, AI, and automation tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep building.